currently in the HB parking lot. My mom is inside getting some lunch for herself, and I went to go put gas because I only had like 18 miles left. I usually am always the one to wait until I have like 5 miles of gas, and then I'll get gas or something. It's pretty bad. I feel really good, you guys, because I laid down at 9 o'clock, which is lovely, and then I also I didn't go to sleep necessarily at 9 o'clock. I think I went to sleep maybe closer to like 10:30. But I was laying down and I was trying to go to sleep. I just wasn't like I had to like lay there and like relax for a bit before I could like fully fall asleep. But yeah, so I didn't go to sleep until like closer to 10:30, but that is still super early for me, because normally I'm like not going to sleep until like 1 in the morning or something, and that's just, we're not as young as we used to be. We can't just do that and then bounce back. It's a little harder. But since I went to sleep kind of early, I feel like very rested. I feel good. I woke up this morning at like my alarm. I had alarms going off from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and I was kind of awake at the 5:30 marker, but I was like, I don't really have to be up until like 6 o'clock, so I'm just gonna wait until 6 and then get up then. My mom has to stop at the store, so we came to the store. I put gas, and now I'm just waiting for her to come out. I asked her if she could get me a donut and a chocolate milk. Oh my gosh. Because, okay, yesterday, the only reason that I got Starbucks a mocha frappuccino yesterday was because I had that donut, and for some reason I just wanted something like a chocolatey kind of cold drink. And so whenever my mom was going inside, I was like, Mom, can you get me a donut and a chocolate milk? She was like, okay. She actually like kind of thought that it was like a little odd that I asked for that, but I was like, I don't know, that just sounds really good this morning. So
Do y'all have a vending machine?
yeah.
What does it sell?
Soda and chips mostly. Okay, guys, so I just dropped off my mom at work, and now I'm gonna go pick up my little cousins and take them to school. But yeah, that's my morning. I always kind of feel like I've already had a full day. By the time it's time for me to go to work, I already feel like I've had a full day, and like it should already be time for me to go home or something. Like, that's how it feels. It really feels sometimes like, like I'm just so tired. I don't know what to do. Oh, I wanted to share with you guys what I read yesterday. I read Exodus 33, chapters 33 and 35. I thought it was so interesting because Moses goes back up to Mount Sinai to be with the Lord for another 40 days and 40 nights because Moses broke the tablets of testimony when he came down and saw the Israelites worshiping the calf. And so Moses goes back up with God to the mountain, and God is making another tablet, another tablets, and two tablets. And I just thought it was really interesting because the Lord tells Moses, like, okay, I'm gonna send my angel to lead y'all into the promised land flowing with milk and honey, but I will not be going with you. And they're like, what? Like, and the Lord said, because if I go with you, I'm gonna want to destroy everybody because of how wicked you all are. And it's crazy because the Israelites thought that Moses was taking like way too long. So at this point my camera fell. I didn't finish my thought. But basically, so the Lord is, like I said, he tells Moses that he's not going to go with him to the promised land. And Moses says, Lord, if your presence is not going with us, I don't want to move. I don't want to move without your presence going with us, because you are the one who promised this to us, and your presence and your favor is what makes us stand out amongst all the people on the earth. And that just spoke volumes to me, because I was like, that's like what makes us different when we serve the Lord, is that his favor and his presence goes with us everywhere that we go. So that's why we are called like the light of the world. We're called to be the light of the world. We're called to make a difference in this world, because we have God's presence and we have his favor with us, and that's what is supposed to make us different. And it just like really stood out to me so much, and I was so inspired by it. And I was just like, I want to walk this life blessing other people, helping other people, showing them God's favor and God's presence in my life. And I hope that I will continue to do that. I hope that I'll get better at it, and that I will be that light, because I am the thing that distinguishes me, the thing that distinguishes us as believers of God and believers of Jesus Christ, is that we have God's favor and God's presence with us. And I found that out that day. What's up, you guys? It is about 5:24. I just got home. I'm gonna eat something, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fridays usually look a little bit different because I don't have to go to work in the morning, but I still get up early because I go to a Bible study on Saturdays, and I volunteered to work at a bookshop at the church that I go to, so I'm really excited about that. So I was talking to my dad last night, and he was telling me, because he wrote this song like based on the Trail of Tears, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like the song came out really cool. And I was like, oh, I've been wanting to read about the Trail of Tears, because me and my mom were talking about it not that long ago, and I was like, that's something that like I've always heard about, but I've never read about it, and I'm preparing myself because it's gonna be horrific. But I have really wanted to know about that history, because on my grandmother's side, I've always been told that some of my relatives were in the Trail of Tears, and so I've always wanted to know a little bit more. And my dad said that he believes that this person who wrote this book is one of our family members, because we have Brown, the last name Brown, on our side. I'm not sure if that's the only reason he says that that's why, but he said he believes that he's believed to be one of our family members. And so it's D. Brown, Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee, An Indian History of the American West. So that is that book. Do we look like? I know, that was so dumb. Yeah, I am really, really interested in reading this. The reviews on Amazon were really good for it. This was like a #1 book at one point. And so it says, shattering, appalling. One wonders reading this searing, heartbreaking book who indeed were the savages. Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee is D. Brown's eloquent, meticulously documented account of the systematic destruction of the American Indian during the second half of the 19th century. A national bestseller in hardcover for more than a year after its initial publication, it has sold out almost 4 million copies and has been translated into 17 languages. Using council records, autobiographies, and first-hand descriptions, Brown allows great chiefs and warriors of the Dakota and UTE, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Sioux, Cheyenne, and other tribes to tell us in their own words of the battles and massacres and broken treaties that finally left the demoralized and defeated. A unique and disturbing narrative told with force and clarity. Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee changed forever our vision how the West was really won. I mean, I know it's going to be rough. It's going to be really rough because they went through horrific things, but if this is part of my family history, you know, I want to read it and I want to know. So yeah, I can't wait. And then there's like pictures and everything in here. Yeah, it's a thick book. It's a really thick book. It's about 48 pages from the first page to the last picture. Yeah, I'm not sure why I said 48 pages. It's 445 pages long. I was like, wait, that does not sound right. It's 448 pages. It is 19 chapters long. So, not too bad of a book. Like, the chapters are, there's not that many chapters, but I feel like there's more pages to the chapters than like not normal. What am I trying to say? There's not that many chapters, but I feel like the chapters are going to be longer. So they're going to have like more pages within the chapters. Yeah, it's about 8 pages for one of the chapters. So like I think that's usually what happens when like the books have less chapters. The chapters they go on longer, you know, and when they have more chapters, it's like the chapters go on less, if that makes sense. Like I have this book that's like 32 chapters, but every chapter is like 2 or 3 pages long, you know, like it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this book. I'm definitely gonna be reading this. This might be my next read, because I've been out of my book. I've been off my book game. I think the last book that I read was How to Tell the Truth by Preston Perry, and oh my gosh, you guys, that book is so good. I love that book. I love that book, and I love his wife, Jackie Hill Perry's book, Gay Girl, Good God. That book is amazing. I love that book. I love it. I want to read some of her devotionals that she has because they seem really good too. But I've been like in like a slump. Like I haven't just like found the time to just like sit down and read, especially because okay, I know what I'm doing, right? But in the same respect, like sometimes I don't know that I'm doing it, but like I'll sit down and I'll relax. So like I'll watch TV to relax because I can't when I eat I can't read and eat at the same time. Like I just can't. Especially because I don't want to get like my books all like dirty or anything, so I won't read whenever I eat. But then after I eat, like, so I'll be watching like TV or be watching a video or something whenever I'm eating, and then I'll finish eating, but then I'll just keep watching TV, and then I've sat there for like 2 hours just watching TV, and then it's like, oh my gosh, the whole night got away from me. It's like, girl, you just turn off the TV after you finish eating, you know, you finish everything. But yeah, it's a thing. It happens. But I might actually start reading some of this today because it's Friday. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so I don't have to like be in a rush to like make sure that I get, you know, ABCD done, whatever. I can just chill. So yeah, that's my book. I've literally just been laying here for like an hour or two. I just got really comfortable. I started watching some TikTok videos and I just got really tired. I almost fell asleep actually, but then I started doing something and then I kind of woke up. So now I'm more so awake, but I still just don't feel like doing anything. This is a horrible angle. I've just been watching Hope's Dope videos, but I still need to do my reading for today, and I want to do my hair because my natural hair just doesn't look very good anymore, especially due to like the damage that's on my hair, and I need to take a shower, so I have a lot that I need to get up and do. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to. Okay, guys, I'm gonna curl my hair real quick. Ready? Similar looking tube. Finally finished my hair. I am not gonna brush it out. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Because I want the curls to like really set. And for some reason my hair hasn't really been holding curl very well. But I sprayed hairspray, hoping that helps. And then maybe like in the morning I'll kind of like brush them out. That way they're not like super crispy curls or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go lay down, go to sleep. It's already like 11:22 and I need to be up by like 8 o'clock at the latest. So yeah.